Parkour has been responsible for some of the most viral, mind-blowing content in the history of the internet, including the most viewed reel ever on Instagram and some of the most viewed sports videos on YouTube. The sport's been around for 30 years and has gone from this to this.
Oh yes, Travis, you fucking beast!
Parkour has amazed the world time and time again, and every time it's been thanks to a video shared online. So today we're going to look at the 5 parkour clips that broke the internet.
Oh my god! What did he just do?
Parkour's first true viral sensation came from London in 2010, where the world's top parkour team and a skilled filmmaker teamed up to make Storm Volume 1. Currently sitting at 6.6 million views on YouTube, Volume 1 took the world by storm. You see what I did there? Storm. Yeah. Showcasing a never-before-seen level of street parkour with the production quality of a high-budget film. Before Storm Volume 1, parkour videos looked like this. So by comparison, this was like the opening scene to a Hollywood action film. I mean, just look at the intro graphic. It looks straight out of the Jason Bourne trilogy. And for the first time in history, parkour was cool. At least until the Officer's parkour scene dropped on YouTube 2 years later.
Parkour!
This was also one of the highest quality videos on YouTube at the time, which had only been around for 5 years and had only had HD videos for 1. So no wonder it went so viral and captured the imaginations of what will become the next generation of the sport. If you just go to the comments, you can see how much this video meant to people. This also helped spark what some call the golden era of parkour, where although the skill level was only a fraction of what it is today, the sport had a massive spike in popularity, leading to parkour appearing in the music video for J-Lo's massive single Follow the Leader, and also in everybody's favorite Bond film, Casino Royale. The video was made by Claudio Voicu, who went on to have a great career as a filmmaker, shooting high-quality projects for some of the world's biggest brands, which was one of the many reasons why we never got a Storm Volume 2, although he did make a teaser for it last year in an extremely high-effort April Fool's joke, which was pretty funny.
I'm now here live at the Sina Archway, where earlier today, police apprehended a group of youths moving suspiciously through a children's playground.
The next video on this list, I honestly didn't want to include, but because it is still the first thing that comes up on YouTube when you type in either parkour or freerunning, I felt like I have to. It is, of course, the infamous World's Best Parkour and Freerunning 2012 compilation from StuntsAmazing. This video just continues to rack up views, but why? Well, a big reason is probably because this was released in December 2012, and I guess this was just the biggest compilation at the time. And don't get me wrong, it does contain some groundbreaking parkour from 10 of the best videos at the time. But it's kind of a weird compilation because some of the clips are top level 2012 bangers and some are actually pretty basic. I guess my biggest problem with this video is just that the level is so much higher now, but this is still the first thing a lot of people see when they register an interest in the sport. But for all my shitting on it, this video does seem to have had a similar effect to Storm Volume 1, but on an even larger scale, with hundreds of people in the comments reminiscing over the memories of watching this growing up, or even crediting it with them starting the sport. So if an old parkour compilation with terrible music is what it takes to spread the good word of parkour, then who am I to say that it's not a positive thing for our sport? Admittedly, even the mega cringe dress-up parkour videos have probably had a massive impact on growing our sport. Although I'd say breaking the internet and capturing the attention of bored children on iPads are two very different things. The next clip on this list completely broke Reddit, getting right to the front page with 48,000 upvotes back in 2016.
Yes.
Redditors were going crazy for it, prompting a number of questions around the safety of parkour, mostly due to the fact that he just made it to the wall. So for the duration of the slow-mo clip, his chest is way back, making it look like he isn't going to make it. Although I'd imagine this wasn't his first attempt, and he probably craned it or bounced it back into an arm jump before the final success. It looks like he even did it on multiple occasions, because here it is in full speed from a video 1 year later. That same year, the way that the internet viewed parkour would change forever when the world's biggest parkour team, Storror, discovered the most viral format for parkour by far. Currently sitting at over 116 million views, the POV format, where an athlete would stick a GoPro in their mouth, revolutionized the viewing experience of parkour.
You just get there.
Troy, you're done.
Now you wouldn't just be watching the movement, but it felt like you were doing it. and people could not get enough. 9 years later, and this is still Storror's most viewed video by far. And actually, the 4 most viewed videos on their channel are all POVs, of which they made 17 in total. The rest of the parkour world quickly caught on to what seemed to be the cheat code to viral content. Soon, the internet was inundated with not only rooftop parkour POVs, but late for school, security escapes, superheroes, zombie chases, and more. Some of which got even more views than Storror's original from 2016, including Ampisound's zombie chase video, which has more than 228 million views. Although that video actually came out 1 month before Storror's rooftop escape, so while Storror definitely popularized it, I'm not actually sure who was the first to do it. Storror's second most viewed POV, shot in Hong Kong, found its way in front of Hollywood director Michael Bay, who was blown away by it and hired them to star alongside Ryan Reynolds in his 2019 action film 6 Underground. Michael Bay even ripped the POV video off YouTube and included a clip of it in the film, which made absolutely no sense, and 6 Underground is one of the worst films that I've ever seen, but it was a big moment for parkour nonetheless. Michael Bay also recently premiered his documentary directing debut, We Are Storror, at the famous South by Southwest Film Festival in Texas. The film covers the whole journey of the Storror boys, and if it ends up on Netflix, it'll no doubt be another huge moment for parkour. These POV videos are still the most viewed long-form parkour content on the internet, and while the hype for them has died down a little, people continue to make them, and some of them still get hundreds of millions of views. So if they almost always go viral, why wouldn't you just make these POV videos and nothing else? Well, because if you do that, then your audience won't be interested in anything else. Just look at the behind the scenes vlog from Ampisound's recent POV. Only about 0.1% of his subscribers took an interest. But in the case of Storror, their videos are really just about spending a day out with the boys, and they've developed a strong connection with their audience, allowing their main revenue streams to be clothing and their new Storror Plus subscription, all while still doing what they love, old school street parkour. The final clip on this list is the most viral reel on Instagram. This is the most viewed video ever published on the platform.
No.
Oh. All good.
You all good?
All good.
A little shoulder. I think I dislocated my shoulder or something, but I'm okay.
You've probably seen it, right? Well, at 720 million views, roughly 9% of the world's population has. I think this blew people's minds because it proved that someone could actually be okay after such a gnarly fail. There are lots of wild fails on the internet, but the fact that he gets up and calmly lets everyone know that he's okay is what I think pushed it over the edge into record-breaking virality. So someone contact Guinness World Records because it looks like we need an update. Unfortunately for Dom and me, YouTube is not such a big fan of gnarly parkour fails and age restricted his video of the day, leaving him with under 50k views. But have a look at how he actually saved himself from seriously getting hurt.
3, 2, 1.
No.
He knew from the moment he took off that he'd cooked it, hence him yelling
No.
which clearly added to the clip's virality. But he just managed to get his toes to the edge of the wall to take out the initial grunt of the impact. Because if his first point of contact with the wall was his upper body, yeah, not good.
He's so lucky that he put his arm in front of his face, man.
Yeah.
I really thought it's gonna be like...
Also, Jan rightly points out that he really saved himself by getting his arm between his head and the corner of the wall, keeping his pretty face intact. And for anyone who's seen my recent Why People Risk Their Lives for Likes video, he offered his own viewpoint on that same phenomenon.
That is a totally understandable misconception. I have a lot of followers online, and you would assume in today's modern era that I'm doing parkour to get those likes and I'm sending these stunts for this adoration from mass viewership. I would say there is an element, absolutely, of that excitement that does encourage me to do more stunts and to do harder challenges, but it's definitely not why I train. The progressive mindset was already set in stone before Instagram existed.
Anyway, which of these 5 videos do you think had the most groundbreaking effect on the internet? Which blew people away the most, showed them what parkour is, or even caused you to start parkour yourself? Let me know in the comments. Also, please subscribe for more videos like this, and let me know if there's any topics you want me to cover in a future video. Until next time, cheers.
Mad as savage in me back and I'm back in it happening, ready to blow. I remember doing deeds with Deji from the street, they left me on my own. Mom kept asking me about how I got the P, I told her leave it mama grow. Then they're ringing off my phone, then they're ringing off my phone.